Hey everybody, welcome to the Frontier Purpose channel. My name is Billy, and today we're going to be talking about something that actually does concern me, and it's winter preparedness. I'm not going to go into the 10 steps of being prepared and whatnot. We're just going to jump right into the topic today. I'm not even going to ask you to check or content or anything like that. Just this message needs to be heard, and it needs to be heard by everybody as much as possible. Mrs. D the other day had an encounter with a person who was actually walking on the snow, and Mrs. D was driving. As she was driving, she looked back and saw this person drop. She was holding herself together. Mrs. D stopped her car, and I'm going off what she told me. She stopped her car and reversed all the way back. Thank God there was no cars coming. Obviously, it is not a prepper way to do things because she didn't know that person, but the human in her, which I applaud what she did, the human in her compassion came, and she drove all the way back to that person and called her, "Ma'am, are you okay? Ma'am, are you okay?" That person did not respond right away. She did respond after the second or third time, and the answer was, "I'm so cold that I can't move." We're talking about temperatures now in the 20s. Nothing more than that, especially for here, for Fairbanks, Alaska. Nothing more than that. This lady was in so much pain due to the cold that she dropped right on the sidewalk. And she was walking through the bus stop. But she dropped right there because she couldn't take the cold anymore. It was way too much for her. Now, Mrs. D, of course, told her to get in her car. Obviously, again, not when it comes to preparedness, not a good thing to do. But as a human being, it is a really good thing to do. So you have to look at things in both cases. She had the lady... she gave her a ride into town again to the place that she was going. Excuse me. And she got home and she was very concerned. She specifically told me, "Billy, if this is now, what are we going to see when winter gets really here? Because this is just the beginning." And honestly, I told her, I don't know. People are not taking this really serious, and this is going to be really bad. Just like that case, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen people shivering in corners in past years. People really cold. People that actually have passed because of cold. Now, if you don't have to be in the cold, please don't be outside. But if you do, I want to show you something that I've used here in Alaska that is very effective, and it can keep you alive. And truthfully, you can find it anywhere. They are not really expensive. I have used it. Mrs. East, I use it. Last, I use it. We use it all the time. We have showed this in this channel all the time. It is this hand warmers. And this specifically is a toe warmer. This lasts 8 hours. There are 7 packs in here. Each pack brings 2. Guys, putting this in your feet will keep your feet warm. 3 will take you to 24 hours. You can live or don't lose your toes for 2 straight days by just having this. This is for your body. You can literally stick it in your bag. You can stick it in your shirt up front. This lasts 12 hours. And this one brings, how many it brings in here? 8. Let's say that it will keep you alive for another 2 days. Similar to the toe warmers. And this are the hand warmers. This one lasts 10 hours. And it brings 10 packs. I will hate to see you suffer. just because you don't want to spend a few dollars on something as simple as that. That can save your life. Take winter seriously. It is nothing to play around with. There is nothing more painful than being cold. And this is going to be a cold winter. If you cannot prep for anything else during this winter, at least try to get things like that. At a minimum, things like this. Things like this, everybody. At a minimum, things like this will keep you alive. Please hear my warnings. What is coming is not going to be pretty. We were very concerned. I was very concerned when Mrs. D told me that when she got here, and she was like, oh my God, Billy, I don't know what's going on here. And people still think that everything is okay. Everything is not okay. It is not okay. I will leave it at that, everyone. Please be mindful that winter is coming. For us, winter is already here. We saw the first case already of one person dropping on the sidewalk because she was too cold. I don't want to hear you dropping on the sidewalk or at your home because you were too cold, because you at least did not have the information that you needed to keep yourself warm. This will not cost you a lot. I don't make any money showing you this. Please go and get yourself some. If you don't use it, good. But if you need to use it to keep yourself warm, at least you have something. I got nothing else to say. I hope you'll have a great one. Like I always, rock on, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.